Hi everyone, I'm Jerome and I'll be the host for our speakers event. But before that, I would like to give you a simple walkthrough on StreamYard as our guest. We are using StreamYard because it's simple, stable, and it looks professional. Plus, all you need to do is click on the link and you don't have to download anything into your browser and you'll be able to use it. The main three areas that I will cover are the sequence of events, basically how we will be queuing you to enter. Second will be how do you set up your account, putting your name, background and so on and so forth. And last but not least, which is the most important part, how do you share your screen. If you are not in our Telegram group already, please make sure that you're inside and contact one of us. Otherwise, most of the communication will be held in our Telegram group. You will also be notified on the scheduling as well as how to post on your social medias to publicize the event. During the live event, take note of the schedule and take note of the Telegram group chat. Make sure that you are available and free during the window that you are scheduled in. Our team members would prompt you when to enter, so it should be a seamless process. The only thing I have to give you is some fair warning that you will not be able to enter the event while it's happening. You will only be able to enter within 15 minutes or thereabout when our team tells you to enter. Because of limited space, I may have to actually kick you out if you're just hanging around and loitering in the virtual studio. So please bear with me. One last pro tip. Once I sent you the link, you can actually go ahead and practice before the event happens. But don't enter once the event is happening because of limited space. And we seek your understanding for that. Once you enter the studio, it is important to know that this is not Zoom. Meaning, admin does most of the control. All you need to do is make sure that everything is working. On top of that, click into the settings. From settings, you can actually change your virtual background. We would have probably sent you a recommended list on how to change your virtual background. Also, as a speaker, I would recommend you to put some form of QR code right over here. This is for you to publicize yourself when you are speaking in case you have no slides, or in your slides make sure that the QR code is clearly visible so that everyone can have some form of access to it. Once you are ready with your background, your name is correct, your contact details correct, ideally you have a QR code somewhere here, you can enter the studio. Notice that when you enter the studio, what you see is not your own face. This is me as the host. So I would need to add you inside before you are actually part of the entire engagement. I'm going to kick you out again. And this is the host preview. I'm going to kick myself out from the host view. As long as the host does not engage you, you are not seen. You are invisible over here. That's why I say your mic doesn't matter. Keep it on at all times. What you need to do now is to know how to present. When you're inside, you can start to prepare yourself. There are a few ways. I'll show them to you. First and foremost, you can share the screen. When you click share screen, there are a couple of options. Your tab, your window, or your entire screen. I would not recommend you to share entire screen. Why? Because when you do that, you'll be like me and you have all your random stuff out there, which is undesirable. If you want to share again, stop sharing, present, share your screen, share screen, and you should be choosing either a window or a tab. I will start with tab. When would you be using a tab? That would be in case you are using something like Canva, where you have classes over here, you have a window tab and your material is online. Over here, you go to present, share screen, and choose the appropriate tab. Once you share screen like so, regardless of the size of the window, you should come into Canva and press present. You can go to presenter view if you wish. In terms of presenter view, this is just for your view, got it? Meaning that this is your presenter view. But look over here, it is sharing this screen. So you can still go ahead with all your presenter stuff. So the question now is, how do I put my slides up? You can't. It is up to admin. So admin will go, hi and thanks for that. Let's present Jerome. It's our next speaker. And then I will go here, add to stage. Here's our next speaker. And I can also add to stage your slides. After which, you have control of your slides. Meaning that you still have to click around and I'll say, go ahead. Right? And you can continue controlling. This will be what the audience sees. And I can control whether or not it is being put up. So if I cancel your slides, there are no slides, but it is still here. What is the most important takeaway from here? Present, share screen, make sure you select the appropriate tab as long as I do not admit it. So you can be practicing over here, right? You can see from this little thumbnail that things are happening. The next one, you can share screen, and share a window. Like for instance, if you're using PowerPoint or Keynote, in this case I'm using Keynote, I'll share this window. And my Keynote window over here, same thing. Make sure that you press play. Right? The issue now is that when you press play, your whole screen is being covered. But it's being played on the side over here, and I can definitely see it. Right? This is best used when you have dual screens, meaning that you can actually put the interface of StreamYard on one of your screens, and for this, when you're pressing your slideshows, play, it is shown over here. Last but not least, this is another way of presenting, which is you can actually upload slides. With your presentation, you can actually go over here and export or download PDF slides, flatten PDFs, or for instance in Keynote, I can export to PDF. In this case, when you export it to a PDF, what would you have? It will be something like this. For the PDF, do note that there is a size limit. So you can upload it from your computer, upload the file, intro to After Effects, and it is uploading over here. Over here, what you can do now is you can control your slides. So same thing, myself, I can add you to stage, and then make sure that you put your slides to slide number 1. I will add your slides to stage, and when you're talking, all you need to do is click on screen, like so, and you can do your slides. Another way, you can jump slides over here. Right. So in my opinion, if you are not into fancy animations in your slides, I would certainly recommend you to do this method, meaning convert your items into PDF, go into present, slides, and upload your slides from your computer. Then it will be here. Make sure that you are ready. I can't stress enough, but make sure that you are ready when you are presenting these slides. Once you are done, I will give you a farewell, like thanks for coming, thanks for everything. I'm going to present the next person. Then I will actually remove you from stage, and I will remove your slides from stage. After that, I will bring in the next speaker and the process will go on again.